In today's video, we are going to explore best Hermann Hesse inspirational quotes about love, sex, and confidence. Let's get started. As a body, everyone is single, as a soul never. At one time I had given much thought to why men were so very rarely capable of living for an ideal. Now I saw that all men were capable of dying for one. A magic dwells in each beginning, protecting us, telling us how to live. Every experience has its element of magic. Every man is more than just himself, he also represents the unique, the very special and always significant and remarkable point at which the world's phenomena intersect, only once in this way, and never again. Everyone can perform magic. Everyone can reach his goals if he is able to think, if he is able to wait, if he is able to fast. Everything becomes a little different as soon as it is spoken out loud. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. Faith is stronger than so-called reason. For what I always hated and detested and cursed above all things was this contentment, this healthiness and comfort, this carefully preserved optimism of the middle classes, this fat and prosperous brood of mediocrity. Good that you ask, you should always ask, always have doubts. Happiness is a how, not a what. A talent, not an object. How beautiful the world was when one looked at it, without searching, just looked, simply and innocently. It may be important to great thinkers to examine the world, to explain and despise it. But I think it is only important to love the world, not to despise it, not for us to hate each other, but to be able to regard the world and ourselves and all beings with love, admiration, and respect. Oh, love isn't there to make us happy. I believe it exists to show us how much we can endure. One can beg, buy, be presented with, and find love in the streets, but it can never be stolen. When you like someone, you like them in spite of their faults. When you love someone, you love them with their faults. To be able to throw oneself away for the sake of a moment, to be able to sacrifice years for a woman's smile, that is happiness. He had loved, and he had found himself. Most people love to lose themselves. So she thoroughly taught him that one cannot take pleasure without giving pleasure, and that every gesture, every caress, every touch, every glance, every last bit of the body has its secret, which brings happiness to the person who knows how to wake it. She taught him that after a celebration of love the lovers should not part without admiring each other, without being conquered or having conquered, so that neither is bleak or glutted or has the bad feeling of being used or misused. So you can't dance? Not at all? Not even one step? How can you say that you've taken any trouble to live when you won't even dance? Look, we hate nothing that exists, not even death, suffering and dying, does not horrify our souls, as long as we learn more deeply to love. That's the way it is when you love. It makes you suffer, and I have suffered much in the years since. But it matters little that you suffer, so long as you feel alive with a sense of the close bond that connects all living things, so long as love does not die. One never reaches home, but wherever friendly paths intersect the whole world looks like home for a time. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. Making music together is the best way for two people to become friends. Opinions mean nothing, they may be beautiful or ugly, clever or foolish, anyone can embrace or reject them. Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it. Beyond the pairs of opposites of which the world consists, other, new insights begin. Painting is marvelous, it makes you happier and more patient. Afterwards you do not have black fingers as with writing, but blue and red ones. You are only afraid if you are not in harmony with yourself. You have to try the impossible to achieve the possible. It is not our purpose to become each other, it is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is. Knowledge can be communicated, but not wisdom. One can find it, live it, be fortified by it, do wonders through it, but one cannot communicate and teach it. My goal is this, always to put myself in the place in which I am best able to serve, wherever my gifts and qualities find the best soil to grow, the widest field of action. There is no other goal. No permanence is ours, we are a wave that flows to fit whatever form it finds. Nothing is harder, yet nothing is more necessary, than to speak of certain things whose existence is neither demonstrable nor probable. The very fact that serious and conscientious men treat them as existing things brings them a step closer to existence and to the possibility of being born. Only within yourself exists the other reality for which you long. I can give you nothing that has not already within yourself. I can throw open to you no pictured gallery but your own soul. People know, or dimly feel, that if thinking is not kept pure and keen, and if respect for the world of mind is no longer operative, ships and automobiles will soon cease to run right, the engineer's slide rule and the computations of banks and stock exchanges will forfeit validity and authority, and chaos will ensue. You've never lived what you are thinking, and that isn't good. Only the ideas we actually live are of any value. Your soul is the whole world. You must find your dream, but no dream lasts forever, each dream is followed by another, and one should not cling to any particular dream. Please let us know your favorite quotes from these best Hermann Hesse Inspirational quotes about love, sex, and confidence in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.